All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
Back here once again to declare the downfall, collapse of this wicked kingdom of America, which is known as Babylon the Great in the Bible. And to let you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans know that you are the true children of Israel. That you are the true sons of the Heavenly Father, and which the true name in ancient Hebrew, which his name is Yahweh, which means he is, or he exists, or he to be. Okay, and also likewise the name of his son, in which his name is also in the ancient Hebrew, in which the name Yahweh Shah means he delivers and he saves. Okay, and he's going to do just that towards the nation of Israel, which once again are you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans who have been downtrodden underneath the foot of Esau Edom, which is the true biblical nationality of the so-called white man. Okay, and once again, those two names are the names we give thanks and praises to, which once again the name of the Heavenly Father, his name is Yahweh, and likewise the name of his son, which is Yahweh Shai. Okay, and those are names we come instead of to teach his word, to prophesy the downfall of this wicked ass kingdom which has been set up by our enemies, Esau Edom. Okay, and before again, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory
To Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Makakadash.
also as well double honors to the apostles and the elders of great millstone that continually rule very well to this very day, continually being applied through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Shai, continuing the legacy of the prophets and the prophets and the apostles of old, and also as well teaching his word as well, and also bringing forth this word to the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Shai. Also as well, Shalom, most you honors as well to the hope elect. It's also doing the same things as work as well, and also bringing forth his word, this gospel is good news to the other members of the Hope elect and our faith, true and sincerity, and also in our charity. All right. Once again, man, another opportunity to prophesy concerning the destruction of Babylon the Great is going to be done by way of its next coming war, which is known as World War III. Okay, and as you have seen now in the media, what's been happening across the waters concerning Russia and Ukraine, now you're starting to see the war drones beating even harder, in which now we are inching ever so closer to the brink of all-out war amongst the nations because of the response that has been given by Russia concerning his nuclear capabilities, in which now we're at the point in time now to where the technology has now reached the point of their thermonuclear capabilities now breaking the sound barrier. You know, now it's reaching past the sound barrier. Now it's hypersonic technology that we're talking about concerning these missiles that they have developed up to this point in time now. Okay, because mind you, this has been this is something that was in the making going years back. Okay, when starting all the way back to when America was reached its height concerning war, which was done by way of the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. And they had America obtain the ability to create a weapon which is known as the atomic bomb. Okay, and this is the wisdom and knowledge that Yahweh Bashim Shah has given to his devils in order to wage war against themselves, but also as well to destroy himself as well. So that he fulfills his lot and his fate concerning his name, in which he is named as, which again is Esau, which means what? Wasted away is evil. So as his name is Esau, he's going to do just that towards his rulership in his kingdom, and he's going to do that to himself. Because mind you, he is a self-destructive man. All right, he is that weapon that the Lord has created in the earth, and that's why his legacy goes back to Cain, which is the name Cain is Kwayan, which means weapon. All right, and the Lord now has put Esau in that role to be that weapon of mass destruction. Okay, and because this is all and this is all to show you, you know, who the wicked is, and also as well to show you the level of wickedness that a man like this can go, because America is looked at as a gazing stock amongst the other nations. That's why the other nations feel a certain type of way towards America, because America has disrupted the natural order and the natural balance of the world. Okay, and now people across the world are seeing that, and now they have animosity towards America, which is recorded in the Bible as Babylon the Great. Okay, in which Babylon is that harlot, that whore, that sat among many waters. All right, and fed these people with the wine of her fornication, like it says in Revelations. Okay, and they have been influenced. Yeah, go ahead and grab that real quick. And it should be Revelations 17. And through that influence that America has pushed out throughout the world, these other nations have been drunken by that influence. They have been they subscribe to the doctrine which is pushed by America, which is which brings about death and disorder. And that's why nothing is able to flourish here in the world, because of Babylon the Great's influence. Okay, and mind you, the ruler of Babylon the Great is once again Esau Edom, which is regarded as worse than a thief. You know, this man is a leech, man. You know, a leech latches on to something and it sucks the life out of it, man. And that's exactly who he is. You know, he's that proverbial leech that's latched on to the planet Earth and is sucking the earth of all its resources in its life, man. That's why everything around us is dying, because he's in power. Okay, that's why the people are up are out of place and feel some type of way about his rulership, is because he's a wicked man. And the scriptures speak about when a wicked man is ruling, the people mourn. And that's why you see everyone mourning. You know, even though they try to make it better by wine and strong drink, and try to drink their problems away, you know, try to smoke it away, and try to sleep it away, but it's not helping. Why is that? Because again, you have a man that's still in rulership, and people are trying to escape from that reality by indulging themselves, by getting into pleasures and getting into things that escape from reality. Because the reality is that everything around us is fucked up. Okay? And that's why people are try to get into this thing, that thing, try to get into some type of events, parties, or concerts, stuff like that, travel and stuff, and just living it up, man. Because the reality is that this world brings about death, and that is what everyone is meeting at the end of their journey. Life cannot come out of America, man. Life cannot proceed and continue as long as Esau is in rulership. It's impossible, man, because this man does not preserve life. He's not about life. He's not about preserving life. Even his legislations and doctrines and everything he writes in paper and make it law, it's not conducive to life. All right, it's conducive to destroying yourself. All right, Esau is literally trying to make everybody just like him. Yep. That's why the saying goes, misery loves company. Because he's a miserable man, so he wants everybody to be miserable. All right, he lost his birthright. He's crying and boo-hooing and depressed, so he wants everybody else to be depressed. Yep. He wants everybody else to be in a lower state, because he's a lowly man. He wants everybody to be just like him, just to be just like him, so that he can have that company, but also as well, in the same breath, he has a leg up, because he wants everybody to look at him as the pinnacle of living. All right, as the pinnacle of the pinnacle of what to be. And the scriptures deem him as a vile man, so that's why he's trying to make everyone vile. So again, you can't have a man like this in rulership, man. You cannot have a man like this continue to rule and continue to proceed over everything, because, like the scriptures say, no flesh will be saved. You know, and that's why the Lord is now pushing everything and pushing this man to do what he does, pushing the vibration of war across the world, pushing out that vibration, so that this man can just go ahead and just do what he's gonna do. Because the more and more time is prolonged, the more and more life is taken away from the earth. Okay, that's why the Lord is moving everything accordingly and moving everything even faster in his time, because it's time for this man to be brought down. You know, he has overstayed his welcome.
Yep.
All right, on the planet Earth, man. He has overstayed his welcome. He is no longer he's no longer looked at as what to be anymore, man. All right. So says Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, because the Lord now has put forth his men out to proclaim evil against his man. All right. And guess what? In time, he's going to be booted out of his kingdom by the hands of Yahushua when he returns. And when Yahushua comes back, he is going to make sure that he lets Esau know that he's just a man. And not only just a man, but you are the lowest of all men. You are a servant. All right? You are the lowest you're at the bottom of the totem pole, man. Yahushua is he's gonna rub it in you. He's gonna rub it in your face, man, and let you know that you're just a mortal, a mere mortal. All right, and not deserving of being at the seat of rulership, and not deserving to be even anywhere near the level of the children of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, who are the Israelites, man. Because you really think about doing everything you're doing now just to get the birthright back, and it's not working, man. Because guess what? Because now you got the men that have stood up upon their feet now, that are prophesying, that have came back home to their heritage, man, and now realize who they really are. And there's nothing you can do, man. There's nothing you can do. So it will be in your best interest to bow down, man, and lay low, because Yahushua, when he returns, he's going to do that by force, because you took the kingdom by force. You took everything by force. You stole, you pillaged, you raped, robbed, and murdered the planet Earth to the point to where no one can say anything against you, man. But now the Lord is speaking against you by the mouth of the prophets now, man. And the game is up. All right? So there you go, huh?
Revelation 17:16, and the 10 horns, which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore.
Yeah, and those 10 horns represents the EU, man. Okay, which back in history, in time, it was first known as the EEC, right, which is the European Economic Community, man, which is made up of 10 nations. Okay, which is culminated now in this time in 2024 as the EU. Okay, but all these European nations, all right, that's a part of that beast, which is those 10 horns. They are going to end up hating this place so much to the point to where they're just going to throw all caution to the wind, because of the stress that's being put on them by Babylon the Great, man. Think about it, man. America has stuck their nose in every single affair that these other nations always had, man. That includes the EU, all these European nations, man. And through that same influence, like we were speaking about earlier, that wine, right? These other nations now, as the scriptures say, the nations have drunk of that wine, and now they are mad. Okay, in other words, they lost their mind, and now they're gonna get to the point to where they're just gonna pay he's gonna pay back America by way of war. Okay, by way of destruction. All right, and like the brother just read, it said these 10 horns, they shall hate the whore, and you're seeing that now, man. These other nations now are turning their backs on America for the acts that they have committed towards them. All right, but not only that, now we're gonna get into a time to where they're gonna just ditch the dollar, you know, because DJ is talking about raising the tax on imported goods, you know, and issuing tariffs, you know, and which is again is that same tax, right? But yeah, he's planning to raise the tax, and if you do that, that's going to put even more stress on these other nations, man. That's going to put even more stress on these nations as far as them doing business with America. So at that point, you know, it's just going to collapse, and it's just going to. Some of these nations are just not even going to do business at all with America, and just not have anything to do with it, which is going to move America to even do more drastic measures, and it's just going to be a back and forth at that point, you know, to the point to where somebody's going to pull the trigger, man, you know, and press that button. And Russia is spearheading that right now. You already see the response they gave to America, saying, look what we can do. And they showed them, they showed them a test run of their might, you know, with the missiles, you know, that they were firing. You know, they were doing a mock test, you know. But the crazy thing about it is that they asked America, hey, you know, we're gonna do this test, you know, give permission, so to speak, you know, authorization to do this. So they were requesting authorization to do that, and America was overseeing it, you know. And the mock that they were doing was that the missiles, you know, they didn't have any warheads in them, so they were running that mock, and you can clearly see, man, that look, that right there is a clear vision of what is going to take place when Russia decides to just go all out and destroy America by way of that, man. Because guess what, man? No missile. If you actually seen it, right? I'm not sure if you saw that video where they did that, but you know, it just. It was devastating. You wouldn't even be prepared for that, man.
Not at all.
You know, is that quick? You know, from the outer atmosphere to the into the airways until it hits ground zero, man. Yeah. You know, that's how quick those missiles move, man.
Yeah, like 15,000 miles an hour, 20,000 miles an hour, man. Mm-hmm. You know, like 19,000 kilometers, you know, so that's like super fast, man. It's like you can't even see it coming. Like you're just gonna experience it. Yep. I mean, that's how fast it's gonna be. But also, if I may add, the reason why that Putin is mad as well is because when Ukraine bombed central Russia with those American and British missiles, Joe Biden did an appeal decree law type of thing to where they had the authorization and the permission to use those. So soon as Ukraine was good to go and got the green light, they immediately used them. And that is why Putin is saying, well, okay, Ukraine used British and American missiles. You're in the war now. This is a global war, and we are going to respond to America with an attack. Like, he have already said it. He have already let America know. All right, this is really like his third threat that, you know, he have said. The threat, you know what I'm saying, before this one, he was saying that you're not just going to feel God's wrath, you're going to feel my wrath as well. All right, that's what Putin actually said in that short little statement, man. So this man means business. He don't care about money. He don't care about riches. He don't care about wealth. None of that bullshit, man. All right, he only care about power, and he care about Mother Russia. All right, but Mother Russia go get destroyed as well. So, but you got it out.
Yeah, right, man. So, and it's already been prophesied, man. And think about it, man. It's, how many times we brought out Ezekiel 38 chapter? It just now you just see it clear.
Yeah.
Boys using, Russia and Putin to bring about this next war, man. Scripture speak about the Medes, Jeremiah speaks about Isaiah.
Yep. Isaiah the 3rd chapter.
Yeah, Isaiah the 3rd chapter, where she's about will cause to bring the Medes against them, roughly paraphrase.
13th chapter, Slack.
Which now you seen that, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's I mean you can't even make it. You can't make this up, man.
Right.
It's like right.
It's clear as day.
It's right in front of you now, man.
The prophecy's jumping off the page, man.
Yeah, man.
To the point where if you don't believe now, it's just the Lord just not dealing with you, period, or you just don't give a damn, man, because it's evident at this point, all right? Just like how the scriptures go into the second woe has passed and the third woe coming quickly, this is World War III, man, all right? And World War III is, in fact, prophesied in the scriptures, man. ICBM missiles is, in fact, prophesied in the scriptures, all right?
And then also, as well, just add on what you're saying, too, is that the same scripture that you're reading out of, I think it's another chapter that says that, man. The scripture about that third woe coming quickly. Hold what you got in there. I'll get that a little bit. And which, like you said, the World War III, it's not even. You're not even looking at. It's any day now.
Yeah. That borrowed time you always talk about.
Yeah. Literally, this place is operating on borrowed time because it's keep happening any day at this point, man.
He could bomb America right now.
Yeah, exactly. He can just push the button.
He already said it.
But here's the thing, though. We understand that that there's another major prophecy also that's spoken of in Revelation 12, Revelation 13 and 16.
Mm-hmm.
But knowing that, we know that even that is even closer.
Yep.
Because of how
spirits.
That's how you know we even closer to Revelation 13 and 16 is because war is now being talked about. War is being thrown around. World War III. Okay. And now that we see this, we know that we even more closer to the MOTB than we are World War III. Because, mind you, the SEALs got to be brought out first before war breaks out and America is destroyed to hell and back, man. Go ahead and grab what you got.
Revelation chapter 11 and verse 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
Yeah, man. So those woes represents destruction. All right. When you look at the word woe, it means destruction. And those were brought about during the past 2 world wars that took place, and where America was involved in. But mind you, America did not face a major casualty as these other nations that were involved in these previous 2 wars. Because America still had their infrastructure and everything in place when those wars broke out. But what makes this war so unique is that America is not gonna be in the same condition as it was when the previous wars popped off, because now this particular war is gonna happen to where America is gonna get touched by those casualties, the casualties of war. And think about it, man. When you look at these people, they don't understand the casualties of war. They've never been in a war environment, They never faced any troops, you know, marching down the streets. Only these other European nations have experienced that, man. But America, you people, y'all don't know anything about that.
They ain't been battle tested, man.
Y'all not built for this, man.
Hell no.
Y'all not built to face war, war-like environment, man.
Hell no.
You know? And yeah, you got these people that try to protest and do bullshit and stuff like that. And you don't even understand the dynamics and the environment that's going on. But yeah, you want to do this and that and try to make a quote-unquote statement. You know, basically send a message by doing some bullshit, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's not gonna do anything, man. And that doesn't help you at all, man.
Nope.
You know, and it's not gonna help you today. So yeah, the thing is that these people they're not mentally prepared for it, you know, because they're too worried about Christmas right now, and how much they're gonna eat this Thanksgiving. You know, that's what they're worried about, man.
2025 gonna be their year. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, man.
Man.
Yeah, 2025. Resolution. I'm gonna change. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be my year.
I'm a new man.
It wasn't your year in 2020 nor 2024,
Yeah,
man.
man, it wasn't your year back in 2005 or some shit. You know
Man,
what I mean?
it was never your year, man.
I tell you, man, these people are delusional.
Yeah.
Like, so reality is so far gone from these people. Like, they don't even understand. Like, they're not mentally prepared for disaster. You know, on a mass scale. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like they're just gone, man. They're asleep. And that's the thing about, and we brought up before, man. That's the thing about being a person that is asleep and is a slumber. When you're asleep, you are not aware of your surroundings. You know, you have no idea what's going on around you. You just blissfully gone, you know, in another world. You know, until you wake up. You know, and the thing about it is that these people, they're asleep right now. They are slumbering away. You know, unaware of what's going on around them, man. Okay, and what has contributed to that sleep is that wine we were speaking about earlier. The wine of Babylon, which have lulled them to sleep. Okay, and now you're seeing that, but by the time that all-out war breaks out, it's going to be too late. You know, by the time they try to do certain things to try to survive, because it's no longer going to be, you know, what's our plans for next summer. It's not going to be any of that type of mentality anymore. Now it's gonna completely do a 180, and the people are going to have a mentality of what I'm going to eat tomorrow.
Yeah, surviving.
You know, how I'm going to eat the next day. You know, how I'm going to, how I'm going to survive. You know, that survival mentality kicks in at that point.
Sure.
Okay? And that's when you're going to see everybody, every man for themselves. You know? Man, one people against another. You know, one man against another with swords in their hands, man. You know, basically breaking in and pillaging your stuff, your resources, just to make sure that they're good, man. All right. So, like you said, all out anarchy. That's what's gonna happen, man. And they're not gonna regard, you know, any of the authorities and nothing like that, because they're trying to live, man. All right, you're trying to, you know, you got these authorities trying to tell them to be here, this and that, man. They're not gonna listen. They're gonna do what they're gonna do in order for them to live, man. In order for them to survive. All right, because when you're in that mentality of surviving, you're desperate. You know, you're desperate, and you will do everything and anything for you to live the next day. You know, that's what it means to have that survival mentality, man. You know, basically doing everything in your power, and you can continue to live. You know. And they're not gonna care about the next man. You know, that person that you thought you was friends with, you know, that thought that you was, you know, y'all was linking up and everything, you know, talking and, you know, bullshitting. You know, next thing you know, he's gonna look at you as the next meal. You know, because cannibalism is gonna come back in a big way, man. All right, and people are gonna be at each other just like that, man. Like, look, looking at each other like food, man.
Yeah.
Food for the slaughter. Yeah, you got it.
Second Ezra 15 and 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh.
Yeah, man, we are near to that, man. You know, we are near to that time to where that destruction is going to draw. That destruction is going to meet all these people that are here. You know that because this is their fate, man. And this is the road that they chose to walk down. You know. And mind you, man, you have our people that we've been prophesying towards that chose the path that they want to walk down, man. And you know, hey, fine. You know, you can walk down that path, but here's the thing, man. That path is going to lead you to that sword that the brother read in that scripture said in Ezra, man. That sword and that destruction. That's what's going to be that's what's going to be the end of these people that are here. That's still want to keep this so-called American dream alive, you know, and try to be a quote-unquote American citizen. You know, let me rephrase that, be a good American citizen, you know. Still try to maintain their meaningless lifestyle, which has done nothing but corrupt the minds, you know. Because and that's what it does, man. It corrupts the mind to where you know, it's no remedy. And that's why these people, when you look at them and you tell them and you prophesy this word towards them, they're not coming back from that because their minds are so corrupted that there's no healing. There's no way you can heal them, you know. And that's by design. Because Yahweh Bashar Shah is the one that laid that wound on these people. You know, that basically gave them that plague, the plague of the heart. You know, to where you can't cure that plague because the Lord has put that plague on them, man. All right, and the Lord is the only one that can remove that plague. All right. So yeah, man, like the brother just read, the sword and destruction draw nigh. So we are ever so close to that time of where the sword and destruction is going to meet these people suddenly. Okay. Because you have to remember, man, Yahweh Bashar Shah, he deals with the suddenness of things. All right, and that's how this next war is going to affect Babylon the Great and these people that are here. It's going to be a sudden drop of these missiles that's going to hit a major city, and these people are not going to be prepared, man. Like I said, just how you see a person that's asleep, man. They're not prepared. Same thing with these people. They're not going to be prepared when those missiles suddenly drop and hit ground zero, all right? And they're reduced to dust and ashes, man. Okay? But like I said before, man, this is the path they chose. This is the road they chose to walk down, man. Okay? So you can't feel sorry for them, man. You know? Because
they no excuse.
Yeah, because they willingly did it. You know, they willingly walked down that road. All right, to where they're gonna be destroyed, man. So go right ahead, man. All right. That's why the scriptures say, be not curious on how the wicked is going to be destroyed, but rather think about how the righteous is going to be delivered. You know.
Right.
Oh, also would add on to that scripture where it says, be not curious of how the wicked is going to be destroyed and when.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when they're going to be destroyed. Okay? Because there's another scripture that also I'm thinking about as well, where the question was asked, how long? And the answer was, till the cities be waste and the inhabitants of the earth are desolate, man. Roughly paraphrasing. So, you know, and really, man, we're not even at that point to even ask like how long, because look what's happening, man.
Yeah.
You literally got Putin that's ready to press the button at any moment, man.
Any moment. And he ready too.
So that question right now not even a thought, because we know we're there now. You know? Yeah, you got out.
Plus, I had that word sudden in the etymology too. Sudden is it is a late 13th century word, and this is in the etymology. It means unexpected, unforeseen.
Yeah, unexpected and unforeseen. Okay? So, in other words, they are unable to perceive this happening. You know? That's the thing about being able to it's just like someone that's not aware. You know, it's just like taking a hit without even being prepared for it. Like the points that you take that you're not prepared for hurts the most. You know, and like the bird just read that definition, it's unexpected. You know, because they're not expecting, you know, them to be touched by missiles. You know, they're not expecting this virgin daughter of Babylon to be touched, man. You know? So that's why it's going to be sudden. And also as well, just the description that goes with that definition too, is where it speaks about the Lord shall come back and return as a thief in the night. All right, because a thief, you know, when it comes in the night, in other words, he comes at a time to where you're not expecting it. And when you look at today's time, it's just like that thief coming in the night. You know,
unexpected.
Because now this is a time where people are fixated on matters that are not, you know, basically not they're focused on things that don't matter. You know? They're focused on things that just take their mind away from what's going on around the world. You know, and the reality of things of the situation that they're in, man. That's the kind of time that these people are involved in. So this is the perfect time to where everything is going to be brought as that thief. Okay? But like we said, that thief operates at a time where nobody is expecting. You know? Where no one's going to be aware. You know? Because the night is a time to where people are resting. You know, you resting, you kicking your feet up. You know, you relaxing, you eating, you drinking. You know, you partying, you doing all this. All that happens in the night.
During your security.
Yeah, there you go, man. You think that everything is cool, you know, you relaxing. You know, it's the nighttime. Now it's time to, you know, basically let your hair down, so to speak.
Right.
And then that's when he strikes.
In the middle of your ear, you know, right there, man. You know, right there at the door, man. All right. Okay, because that also, man, sudden is going into sooner than expected too. You know. All right. So, you know, all of these plagues, all right, is going to come to Babylon the Great sooner than what they expect, man. All right. So if you think it's going to be soon, it's going to be sooner than that. All right.
Yep.
That's the problem with Babylon the Great, man, because, you know what I'm saying, they think that nothing will happen to their little precious America and they can always rebuild. You can never rebuild with 200 million missiles on the top of your damn crown, man. All right. That ain't going to, you are not going to rebuild off that, man. Yahweh Shema Rashad is going to utterly destroy Babylon the Great without remedy, man. All right. You ain't going to be able to bring this place back. That's why the scriptures go into you can't heal Babylon with balm. All right. So you can't put a band-aid on what Yahweh Shema Rashad finna do to this place, man. You can't heal it. You can't put no neosporin on it. All right. You can't put a cast on it. All right. You can't give it a damn cortisone shot and knock the pain away. You know. This place is gonna be a memorial, man. All right. With that besom of destruction that's gonna do it, man. All right. But I also got a little bit more I got Isaiah 9:5 right quick. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise. You see? So back in the times of King David, all right, you had a multitude of men on this end, you had a multitude of men on this end, and they'll meet and clash and get to fighting, man. And it sounds like confused noise. All right, yelling, screaming. You can't even make out what these men are saying, or it's just confused noise. All right, metal is clacking against each other and slices and all of that, man. All right, that's how they fought in the ancient world, man. It was a lot of blood. All right, and garments rolled in blood. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. Right. All right. See, now it's with burning and fuel of fire. So what is that going into? Nuclear capabilities. All right. See, in the ancient world, it was fought with, arrows, all right, swords, confused noise, things of that nature. Now it's with a damn button. All right. It's a big red button. All right. And Trump gonna tell, Putin that his button is bigger than his and his work and all that. Man, whatever. All right. Fact of the matter is, if Trump hit the button, you already know Putin gonna hit the button. Everybody gonna be in cahoots on who gonna hit the button. Everybody gonna hit the button. All right. But all the missiles coming here to Babylon, though. All right. And certain parts of the earth gonna get destroyed. Because the whole earth was not intended to be, the whole lake of fire. Like, no. Yahweh Shema Shah said that he had made the earth for our sake. So obviously, he isn't gonna, let the entire earth get blown up. No, but certain parts of the earth might get, so that is actually gonna get blown up, like some parts of Africa, all of Israel, all of America, Europe, certain little spickles and spackles in certain parts of the earth, man. All right. But for the most part, this war is going to be fought with fuel of fire, man, with thermonuclear capabilities. And I got 2nd Ezra 16 and verse 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, right? So when you bend that bow, that is that ICBM getting prepared to launch, man. You can launch those things 3 different ways. You got these silos that is a little door and it's underground. It's like the door will open, the ICBM will pop up, it'll ignite, and then it'll travel, right? It can travel off of a truck. It's like a big long ass bus, and the ICBM sit on the top of it. It goes up and then it gets shot off of the actual truck. And the third way is a submarine. It'll be like, like 100 feet right under the surface. The ICBM will shoot up out of the water and then fly that way. All right. So it's 3 different ways that you can shoot this ICBM missile off, man. All right. So for his right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that he shooteth are sharp. All right, because an arrow and a missile is identical in the aesthetic, man. All right, it has a sharp point and it has little tails on the end of it, man, just like an arrow. When Ezra was seeing this vision, he was actually telling you with the technology that he had at the current time to give you the best depiction that he can give you. Like, he didn't know what a cruise missile was, or a hypersonic Mach 10. He don't know what those things were, but he's seen an arrow. That is what he's seen, shooting. That is literally what he's seen. And his arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss, right? They not gonna miss, man. All right? It has GPS coordinates already installed in it. It ain't gonna miss. It already has its intended target. Just Google search how many ICBMs is aimed at America. You're gonna see a lot of lines coming to America. That is the shall not not miss. The little red lines. That's the shall not miss, man. All right, because each of those missiles that they load up, it's going to a certain spot in America. All right, it may be aimed at a stadium or some shit. Who knows? We don't know. All right. When they began to be shot to the ends of the world, now, you know, we in Huntsville. So if I had an arrow and I decide to shoot it in the air, can I or can I not hit China? Of course not. It's impossible. All right. So obviously this is talking about nuclear capabilities, man. All right, of a ICBM missile somewhere in the earth. All right, shooting it off. All right, and it is flying through the ends of the world, from one place to the next place. Great vast distances, man. That's why these things go 15,000, 20,000 miles an hour. They don't want you to have no way, shape, form, or fashion that you know what I'm saying, you're gonna prepare. The only thing you're gonna be doing in that day is calling your mama and saying, I'm sorry for taking you know what I'm saying, that damn $50 out the purse. That you gonna be apologizing to your mama. That's the only thing you're gonna be doing in that day, man, because you gotta think about it. Shit, you know, like Russia's what? About 10,000 miles away from here or something like that. All right, at like 15,000 miles an hour, that's like almost 15 minutes. Going Mach 10. All right? You're going to have a lot of people in the middle of eating out. They might be at Olive Garden or some shit when this drop. Somebody going to be at Olive Garden getting the tour to Italy. With them bombs blasting on the top of their damn head with the free soup and salad. You know? All right? So all these things is coming, man. Let me get another one for you.
Yeah.
You got it,
Yeah, I mean, the thing about it is that when that takes place, the Lord is going to do it at such a pivotal point, a pivotal moment in time, to where these people are going to be doing what they have the most pleasure in. You know? And you can see that because the Most High, Yahweh Bashar Shah, is the judge power. And he's going to make a point when he suddenly, he caused these missiles to suddenly be dropped here in Babylon the Great. He's going to allow it to where these people are going to be indulged in whatever pleasure or lust that they have here in Babylon the Great, wherever they find the most pleasure in, and then that's when the Lord is gonna have it to where they're destroyed at that moment. Because the things that these people treasure most is eating, drinking, marrying, all right, which is what, having sex, you know. That's what people they have the most pleasures in, and that's when the Lord's going to cause it to happen. Actually, that's why it says in Matthew, time of Noah. Yeah, you know, this is going to be at the times of Noah. What were they doing during the times of Noah? They were eating, drinking, marrying when Noah was building that ark. You know, and they were trying to figure out, you know, why the hell was Noah spending all his days and years, you know, building the ark, you know, just from ground up, you know. And they look at that as this man is mad, you know, this man is crazy, he's lost, you know. But when that first raindrop hit, that's when that reality set in. Like, oh shit, you know. And that's how these people are gonna be when they see those missiles. They're gonna be like, oh shit, you know what I mean? It's gonna be that oh shit moment, you know,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So, and that's how the Lord's gonna set it up, man. Meanwhile, all these people were doing the most, right? And yet, an ark is being built now, you know. And the head of that is Yahweh Shah, which is gonna come by way of the chariots. All right. So now the ark is being built once again, and the men of the Lord are getting on board onto that ark, and that ark is going to be our salvation, which again is going to come by way of the chariots, the Spirit.
The Spirit.
Meanwhile, all you other people out here, marrying, giving in marriage, drinking, eating, buying and selling, until you just reduce the dust and ashes at a moment, at the blink of an eye. Okay? But yeah, we'll introduce you that.
Isaiah 13 and verse 5. They come from a far country.
Yeah, they come from a far country, man. So again, and the brother brought a beautiful example about if you shoot an arrow, just a regular arrow from, let's say from where we are. You try to shoot it towards down, Madison or something, or another city over. It's not gonna make no distance with that, man. The arrow by itself can't be shot from one city to another, man. No. That's no, man. What this scripture's talking about with these arrows. Oh, and by the way, when you look up that word arrow, it actually means missile. That's the definition of arrow. It's missile. That's why whenever even today's time, like when a missile is stolen or something to that effect, like what they call it, a broken arrow. So there's no way around it, man. So what the brothers reading about these arrows that are being shot from one end of heaven to the other, all right, those are those missiles that are able to do that. But like the brothers read, right, and actually read it again out.
Isaiah 13 and verse 5, they come from a far country.
Yeah, so they come from a far country, man. So they come from one country, and it's the missile's gonna come from one country to another, man. That's why it's called ICBM, which the first initials, which is IC, which is what? Intercontinental. Okay? So in other words, able to travel from one continent to another. Okay? So like the brothers read, they come from a far country. All right, go ahead, Doc.
From the end of heaven, even the Lord Yahweh, and the weapons of his indignation.
Yeah, and this is the weapon that the Lord has chosen in this time to bring about his sore indignation upon these people in Esau, man. All right, and all these heathens and these wicked ass Israelites that are here, man, and everyone who hates the Lord, and everyone who has fought against Jerusalem, man. All right, like it says in Zechariah, the 14th chapter. All right. That is the weapon that the Lord is going to use against these people, man, against his kingdom. It's like the brothers read, it's the weapons of his indignation, which indignation means righteous anger. Okay? So yeah, you got it.
To destroy the whole land.
Yeah, to destroy the whole land from the east coast to the west coast, man. Okay? America's going to be completely destroyed. There's going to be nothing left of this place. You're not gonna know where Florida starts and California ends, man. All the way towards Illinois. New York, Maine. You're not gonna know what state ends and what state begins, man. All right. There's gonna be nothing but just a vast desert. All right. And it's going to sit as a memorial on the planet Earth, okay? Because the Lord is getting ready to make a great sacrifice here in Babylon, right? Because these people that you see that are walking about right now, they are ready for the slaughter. They've been fed.
They fattened up.
Yeah, I'm saying they've been fed. They've been living their lives to quote unquote fullest or whatever. They have indulged in whatever, and they are ready to be slaughtered by the hands of Yahweh Bashimon Shah, which again, the Lord is using that weapon to do it. All right? that weapon is going to cause it to where it's going to be a great sacrifice here in Babylon the Great. And all these people are going to be used as the fuel for that fire, man. All right? So you got up.
How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand.
Yeah, and also as well, just to add on to that, is that these people, you know, they're right now they're in the state where they're not even considering about what's going on. All right, and when you think about it, man, our people specifically, you know, they're not, you know, they see DJ and they're like the hope is alive again, man. You know, but again, they always place their faith on on everything but Yahweh Bashar Shah, man. That's always been a theme with 2/3 of our people. Right? They'll look for any other route to escape, and they look towards Egypt and Pharaoh and all these different other things to try to escape their captivity or try to escape from their punishment. But guess what? What you're finding out is that none of these things are set for you to none of these things are a route for you to escape anyway. You know, it's not you're not able to get out of what you're in, you know, by these other means, because they don't produce they don't produce the answers for you. That's why when you read in Romans 14th chapter, if I'm not mistaken, where it says Israel had not attained that which he seeketh for, and what they're looking for is an escape, an answer, you know, to try to escape what they're in, you know. Yeah, you got it.
For the day of the Lord is at hand.
Yeah, for the day of the Lord is at hand, man. It's not no time for to take kick back, lay down. Not time for that, man. Look what's going on, man. You see, and again, like we said earlier, it's day by day. It's no longer weeks or months or a year, 2 years or 3 years, 4 years. Now it's like any day now, actually any hour. Yeah. You know? It can happen in the next hour, like at any moment. Like we were speaking about earlier, that suddenness. It can happen suddenly, man. Okay? So yeah, read it again, read that part again.
How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty.
Yeah, it shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. So when you observe the destruction, it's going to be brought to the level of where the Most High had to have done this. He had to have had a hand in the destruction of America, in the destruction of Babylon the Great. It's going to be a destruction that's going to be compared to the power of the Most High. You know what I mean? And when I say that, I'm talking about like the Most High. The people are going to see as the Most High had to intervene in its destruction. That's the spirit, man. So, like I said, it shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. The Lord's gonna let these people know that He is Al Shaddai, man. He's demon-like power, man, by bringing about this destruction. Okay, and that's going to be a time of where these people are going to get to know Yahweh Bashar Shah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that He stand by His words.
But they gonna know Him by the hard way, though.
Yeah.
See, the easy way was conforming to Yahweh Shema Shah, repenting, being that new creature, but nah, man. 2/3 of our people not gonna do that, man. 2/3 of our people can't get right. All right? So Yahweh Shema Shah gonna get you right. And how you gonna do that? He gonna melt your ass. Because Yahweh Shema Shah said that He will leave you here and melt you. He do not mind having your eyes consume away in your holes and your tongue consume away in your damn mouth. Okay? Okay? And the Lord said that mouth for a reason, because it's gonna be that mouth is the reason why they in that situation any damn way. You know? You know what I'm saying? So why not burn it off? Right? I got Isaiah chapter 24 and verse 20. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it.
Yeah, that's right. It says, reel to and fro like a drunkard. All right, so the whole earth is gonna feel that, man. Think about it, man. Somebody is all the way in another part of the world and they just feel the earthquake. They just feel the earth just reeling to and fro, just going back and forth. Everything is shaking around them, man. That's how heavy that destruction is gonna be here in Babylon the Great, man. All the earth is gonna feel it. All the earth is gonna witness it, man. They're gonna witness, like I said, a Babylon says a gaming stock, man. And Babylon has garnered the attention of the world, and now everyone's attention is gonna be on Babylon the Great, and they're gonna witness how this place is gonna be destroyed, man. They're gonna witness it, and guess what? It's gonna be shown to the world. These other nations, are gonna witness this place being decimated by missiles, man. Okay. See, you got on that.
And it shall fall and not rise again. You see? All right, man. So Babylon ain't gonna rise up again, right? So all that bullshit about, we can rebuild. That's not gonna happen, man. All right, you're not gonna be able to rebuild. This place is gonna be a memorial ground for desert creatures and the fowls of the air, the owls, the vultures, things of that nature. You ain't gonna be able to rebuild nothing on this thing, okay? Because it's not gonna be fruitful to build anything, okay? It's gonna be literally a damn Grand Canyon, a crater, all right? The only thing that can, in fact, survive in the Grand Canyon is lizards and vultures and, scavenger type of animals, okay? So you're not going to be able to revive this place. I got Revelation 6 and verse 13. And the stars of heaven fell onto the earth. Okay? And that's the only thing you're going to see is a little bright light, a little orb. Boom. Okay? That's all you're going to see. That's how fast they're going. That's the Mach 10. The only thing you're going to see is the ass end of that light from a distance, like a star falling from heaven.
Yeah, what scripture you reading out of?
Revelation 6.
Okay, start of verse
12?
Yeah.
Okay. Revelation chapter 6 and verse 12. And I beheld when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake. You hear that? Those are the missiles. And the sun became black as the sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood. All right? That's a time of war, man. Okay? A blood moon means war. And how many blood moons we had this year? It was a lot. Yeah, man, we had a lot of blood moons, man. Okay? So Yahweh Shema Rashad let you know what time it is, man. All right? This is a time of war, man. This is World War III. This is a time where the stars of heaven is going to fall, man. All right? And the stars of heaven fell onto the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs. Okay? Have you ever seen a fig tree? A fig tree is likened unto a mushroom cloud, man. And at the time of harvest, all right, a fig tree, all right, all of the figs will fall down simultaneously when it's time to harvest. And that's how all of the missiles is going to drop. Boom, 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 boom. They simultaneously fall and dropping, man. All right, those are warheads peppering the sky. Kind of like a bird shot round. You ever seen a bird shot round? That's how it's going to be in the sky. It's going to be setting off other, like warheads and things, man. Okay, they all not gonna blow up at the same time. Like, no, some have been sent earlier and some have been sent later, to the point where, they gonna be setting off each other, man. Okay. When she is shaken of a mighty wind. All right. So that's gonna be the uttermost destruction. That's the blast radius, man. All right. That is the initial blast. All right. Because in the terminal phase of an ICBM missile, okay, you have the warhead. It's gonna break apart, and these little 7 to 12 warheads is gonna, kind of like a shotgun shell. It's gonna pepper the sky, and then it's gonna start setting each other one off. Boom, 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 boom. That's how it's gonna blow up, man. Okay, that's the spirit. All right, and look, whoever is in that blast radius, because mind you, these is not like the Fat Man bomb and the Little Boy bomb that dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. It ain't like that. Okay, this bomb blows up above the target to get the perfect blast radius all the way around. All right, it ain't like it is hit the ground, because some of them can be duds, but these ain't duds, man. They work. All right, and look, it blows up like 3,000 to 5,000 feet above the target. All right, and look, whoever is in that little blast radius right there is going to be completely disintegrated. All right, even hundreds of miles away from that blast radius, the air will catch on fire, man. All right, so just imagine that while the earth is being reeled to and fro like a drunkard while the air is on fire. So all of you backwoods smoking niggas, you don't need a lighter in that day. You can inhale the blunt and then it will light. That's how hot it's gonna be, man. All right, that's over 1,000,000 degrees Fahrenheit per missile. Okay, all right, and you got Jake Eve out here crying because of the hot comb on the back of that nappy ass kitchen. What about, breathing in fire on the inside, man, on the damn inside out? It's gonna be real uncomfortable in that day, man. Okay. And it says, and the heaven departed as a scroll. All right. Have you ever seen that once the ICBM missile hit, the mushroom cloud is formed? The clouds form around that mushroom cloud, man. It's like all the clouds form around that mushroom, man. And every mountain and island were moved out of their places. That's uttermost complete destruction. Okay, that's complete perfect desolation, man. All right, that is gonna come to America. Babylon the Great, the virgin daughter of Babylon, man, that never touched battle on his home soil. But it's gonna happen though, man. All right, and look, all of these is gonna hate the whore, man. All of the allies with America, they gonna turn on America. They already doing it now. They turning on America with the finances right now, man. Just like what Elder Masha was bringing out with all of the with these inflated taxes on these imports that's coming in, man. They're gonna eventually say, you know what, fuck it, let's just bomb this place. Okay? Because they may bomb each other, go to the table and negotiate, things of that nature. But like ultimately everybody is gonna press the button on Babylon, but you got it right.
Yeah, right. Yeah, like the man back out the brother was speaking about, those trenches are gonna be broken. Just think about it, man. That tension between these other nations, that never went away. It never subsided. So the only thing that has been happening over time is that those tensions have been growing to where there's going to be zero tolerance, and that zero tolerance is going to end up being at the point where if anything goes wrong, anything happens, then hey, be subject to troops entering in your space for invasion, and that is and that's, I believe, even Putin even spoke about that, about invading, man. Which that's why that's why now, all these other nations are on pins and needles right now. That's why over the years, these other nations been tiptoeing around. All right, Babylon has been, trying to do these, take baby steps here and there. But now it's like, hey, all bets are off now. See, now we're talking about, who pulls the trigger first.
Yeah.
That's where we're at right now.
Yeah.
Who's gonna do it first? Okay. Yeah, ready on that switch up?
Okay.
Yeah. I believe it's Jeremiah the 50th chapter.
Hey, you gonna go into like that?
Yeah, because also too, just also laying back with the word just read as well, is that it's gonna be a great earthquake, to where you go into that word earthquake, it means the earth shaking. Okay, so that's why we said before is that these other nations, they're gonna feel it, man. They're gonna see it and they're gonna feel it. Okay. That is going to be that great earthquake, that destructive earthquake that's going to take place. And that earthquake is going to come by way of those missiles in ground zero, man.
Sure.
All right? But yeah, that also, like the brothers going to as well, thinking about the scripture in Zechariah, the 14th chapter, where it speaks about that plague of where it consumes everything. Yeah, you get it real quick.
Zechariah 14.
Yeah, that was real because that is the last plague. That is the very last plague we were spoken of, man. That's the plague to end all plagues. All right, because of course you're gonna have famines. Which is gonna really bring these people low. All right, we always gonna find a way to bring out the famine. Okay, just to remind you.
Yep.
All right, because that's a part of it. That's one of the things that's going to take place before the destruction. All right, the famines. All right, the internment camps, concentration camps. All right, these troops, military troops, basically just bringing about enforcing these draconian laws. All right, that these devils have planned and wrote down in their legislation to bring out to have the people fall in line, so to speak. So yeah, of course you're gonna have all that take place, right? But all that's gonna end by way of those missiles, all right? Which again is the last plague that the Lord has spoken of. That's going to basically hit all these people that have fought against Jerusalem. All right, now actually go ahead and bring that out. Zechariah 14.
Zechariah chapter 14 and verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
Yeah, so key point there is the Lord is going to use this plague to smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. All right. Now that's talking about that have fought against the Most High. You fought against the Son. You fought against the servants, the men of the Lord. You fought against King David. You fought against all the prophets of old that have came back in this time. You fought against John. You fought against Elijah. You fought against Isaiah, Obadiah, all the prophets, man. You fought against Joshua. You fought against Moses. Okay? You fought against all those men that were a part of Jerusalem, the world, the cosmos, that harmonious arrangement which makes up Jerusalem.
The 1/3.
Yeah, they fought against the 1/3. Fought against the elect, the governing body that's set to rule in the time to come. All right. Fought against the seers, which are gonna end up being the rulers, like it says in Isaiah the 14th chapter. All right. He fought against Jerusalem as a whole. And even if you're on this side, you also fought against Jerusalem. You fought against yourself. Okay?
Yeah.
You fought against your own people. You know? You fought against the Lord, Yahweh, Bashim Shah. You fought against your own brothers, man. You know? Because you fought against your own family. You know, you have detached yourself from Jerusalem and have latched on to Esau. You latched on. You broke off from being an Israelite and you're latching on to be an Edomite. You know, that's why the Lord looks at 2/3 as heathens, man. All right, you're no longer a part of this family circle anymore, man. Okay. And it makes me think about the Godfather, man. That movie about when they cut off certain family members, they don't just say, hey, go you take this ticket and go get out of here, go to this other country or whatever. They only tell you that, but in your safety, you see somebody in the corner like, hey, what's going on, man? You know what I mean? They're ready to take you out, man.
Yeah.
That's how the Lord that's how the Lord dealing with 2/3. Like, yeah, you made him. He's putting them in their safety right now.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you go ahead and go on about your business. You go ahead and go on your little way. You have nothing to do with this family circle. So hey, let's go ahead and go about your business. Then suddenly, that's when you're taken out, man. That's when you're shut down. So, you know what I mean? Now you turn off the computer, you shut it down. Cut out the power. That's how the Lord's gonna deal with 2/3. He's gonna turn your power off. Shut you down.
That's right.
Press that power button.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
In other words, he's gonna unalive you. All right. So yeah, you got
it. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
Yeah, man. So the Lord's gonna cause His plague to where your flesh is gonna consume away, and that is not a pleasant experience, man. It's compared to after I hold what you got. We're gonna go right back to it. Get Malachi 1. Okay. 4. I think it's gonna burn like that. Yep. Grab that. So think about it, man. The Lord's gonna cause it to where these people are gonna consume away while they're standing. All right. While wherever they're doing, wherever activity they're doing, He's gonna cause them to burn right there.
That's how it was in Nagasaki and Hiroshima.
Yeah.
They had ashes of the people. It was one ash that I seen. It was like of a lady walking her dog.
Yeah.
Yep. And the damn leash and everything was on the wall like a silhouette painting. Man. I got Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven. All right. So it's gonna be real hot, man. Okay. Just like I was bringing out earlier, man. The ICBM missiles is 1,000,000 degrees Fahrenheit, man. All right, and that's just one. All right. So each one that hit, obviously, it get hotter, right? Okay. So it's gonna burn like an oven. All right. You ever seen heat waves in the summertime? It's gonna be worse than that, man. All right. It's gonna be like, damn near vibrating, man. All right. Those heat waves gonna be beating so hard, man. All right. And it says that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud. You see? So all of these Israelites, all right, 2/3 of our people, and these heathens that have fought against the house of David, that have fought against, Jerusalem. This motherfucker got Christmas lights on this car. Through. Man. Anyway, and all all the proud, right, man? So all of these proud people, man, they have fought against Jerusalem, man. They have fought against the heavenly host. They have fought against Yahweh Shema Shai. They have, you know what I'm saying, fought against the house of David because they proud and they lack fear, man. All right? They are the uncertain ones. They are the ones that didn't believe. They are the ones that misused the prophets. They are the ones that didn't consider their ways, man. All right? So, so there's a judgment. And a lot of these, all right, people took the MOTB, man. Like a lot of these people that we talking about right here, man. All right? Okay, because everybody that get that missile, it ain't just because of them fought against Jerusalem. Nah. It's going to be that, plus they took the MOTB too. Okay, because 2/3 of our people going to take they are going to take the MOTB. Even though that a whole lot of them, they even going to make it to the MOTB. But the ones that do make it, they going to take it. All right? Yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, right? You ever seen, hay burn up in a pile? It just wither away, a rat. That's how the Lord gonna do these niggas out here, man. All right, He's gonna melt a lot of these niggas. All right, so all that Louis Vuitton they got on, you know what I'm saying, and all them gold and all that type of shit, He gonna melt right along with that shit. Okay, man, the Lord just gonna do away with them type of niggas, man. All right, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, right? And that day, all right, is sudden. That day, what I heard was suddenness. He didn't tell you when He was going to do that. He didn't tell you when the earth was going to burn like an oven. The Lord didn't say that. He didn't tell you when. He said what? He said that day. Okay, so you don't know. All right? Okay, all right then. So if you know that everything going to get dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be? All right? Because, mind you got the prophets out here telling you, blowing the trumpet, and if you ain't blowing the trumpet, you ain't a prophet either, man. All right? You need to be out here blowing the trumpet to the people, letting them know, like, yo, this is what's going to go down, okay? And you have to, prophesy through the prophecies, man. All right? That is why you a prophet. You teaching, But it says, and the day cometh that shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. Right. He's going to do away with all of you. All right. He's going to do away with this entire system. He isn't going to leave nothing standing. Everything is going to be completely destroyed. Okay. So this entire rulership power is going to be completely done away with. Every building, every infrastructure, every piece of paper that Esau done wrote out to go against Jake, it ain't gonna matter no more. It's gonna be completely done away with. All right, that little digital infrastructure too, that's gonna be done away with too, man. Okay, all right. So when the missiles hit, it ain't gonna be Russia gonna rule for a little bit, and then, it's like Yahweh Shai gonna let them rule for a little bit, and then He gonna come in. They're like, no, that ain't gonna happen, man. That ain't gonna happen, man. When the missiles drop, that's the end of the 6th, transitioning to the 7th trump. Because, mind you, that's the time Yahweh Shai gonna be on the earth too. So we should be the fuck out of here when these ICBMs hit. Lord willing, we a part of that number. We should be already in the chariot, watching the reward of the wicked. We shouldn't even be down here, man. Lord willing, we a part of that number, though. All right? But Yahweh Shema Shai is going to bring the strength to the earth, man. He is going to bring down this entire beast system, all right, in 1 hour, okay? Because that's how long it's going to take for Yahweh Shema Shai to do His job, all right? 500 years, 500 to 1,000 years of rulership by Esau from Alexander the Great all the way down. Gonna be all of that hard work of wickedness that Esau done built up, gonna be put to rest in an hour. And all the curses is gonna transfer from us to them. ×2. Lord willing, man. But you got it out.
All right. You know, like you just reading there as well. It says that they shall come and shall burn like an oven. And that's you. So in other words, these people consuming away in those flames. All right, the Lord is gonna cause the way you people melt while you're standing, man. And when you look at and think about it, man, when you think about an oven, you know that's you can't even stand that kind of heat, you know. So how much more with the missiles? That over exceeds that, you know. Because when you talk about an oven, man, you can't even stand even close to that, man. Or you'll burn yourself.
Yeah.
So how much more of those missiles, man? Like again, these people are going to be engulfed in those flames. Like you were saying earlier, they're going to be breathing in flames, man.
Yeah.
You know, because it's going to be that hot. You know, and that's when they're going to consume away. So just how like you put something in the oven, that thing melts, man. You know. And it's a slow process of something that is melting in that extreme heat. So imagine
they're gonna be in a pressure cooker.
Yeah, imagine when they experience that, man.
Woo.
And we're gonna be seeing it too. You know, we're gonna be in the chairs looking down. Lord willing, Lord shows mercy towards us, man, and delivers us, man. And we're part of the hopefully elect, so we can see the reward of the wicked, man. But that's because we want to see it, man. We want to see the reward of these little gremlins out here that have fought against us, man. Fought against Yahweh Bashmel Shop, man. All right, and the Lord's gonna make it happen too. You know, Lord's gonna call it where we get a front row seat to see the reward of these devils, man. Okay? But again, like I was saying earlier, you know, melting, that is a slow process, man. That is a slow think about it, man. When you sit something in the oven, like you have to sit in there for what, 30 minutes, an hour, like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, maybe. You know. So think about it, man. Like when that takes place here in Babylon, and these people are in flame, right? And they experience that heat. Yeah, it's gonna be just like that. It's gonna be 30 minutes, an hour. But think about it, man. Our Lord suffered for hours on the cross, man.
6 hours.
6 hours. You know, and the Lord is so cold with it. Is that he can extend that, you know? And they're not gonna do no 30 minutes or an hour of you being engulfed in those flames. No, the Lord can just extend that. He can just keep that spirit right there. Because Lord the one that call you up to the spirit world, man. He the one that call you, so you know, your spirit, you know, from the body, man. You know? So he has leeway on whether, so he has the authority whether to keep you or to tell you to come on up, you know. So when this takes place, the Lord is gonna say, no, you stay right the fuck there, and you experience that all the way through.
Damn.
You know.
Constant burning.
Constantly. You know. Just in agony, man. You know. And these fools, man, these modern day Christians, you know, now I'm thinking about it, man. Now these modern day Christians, you know, these clowns, you know, they're worried about a mythical place where you see nothing but flames everywhere, not knowing that y'all standing right. Y'all right now on the platform of that happening.
This is the lake of fire.
This is it.
You know,
like you standing on it right now.
Yeah.
You know, they're so delusional, man. It's like you don't even realize, you're not even aware that you're standing right
on the lake of fire.
You're standing on the platform. You know, you're standing on the platform of where that's gonna take place.
Yep.
And they're gonna be a part of that lake of fire. They don't even know it, man. You know, they're expecting to die to go there. No, man, y'all already in it, man.
Yeah.
All right, you're in it, okay? And the Lord, Yahweh Bashar has leeway whether you able to enter into His pavilion or not, man. Whether you have whether you're deemed worthy to be brought up to safety, you know, to be delivered, man. Okay. So, and that's why we always say that we need Yahweh Bashar Shah, man. We always say that you can't deliver yourself. You know, nothing you can do is going to deliver you out of this pit. You know, you can't climb out of that pit by yourself. You know, somebody got to be there to grab you and pull you out of that pit. All right, you're not going to be able to get out of there by yourself, man. So that's where your whole reliance and your whole trust is in Yahweh Bashar Shah to grab you and pull you out of that pit. He's gonna snatch us out of it too. All right. He's gonna deliver us by the skin of our teeth, man. It's gonna be a narrow deliverance. You know, to where you just snatched out of there, man. You know. Why? The moment those missiles hit, you just taken out. You know. He grabs you out of here, man. You know, and you end up in the chariot. Okay. That's why it says it's going to be at a moment. Right? What? 1 Corinthians 15th chapter. At a moment, at a twinkling of an eye. That's
a scarcely shall be saved.
Yeah. That's a quick transition, man. That's like you being snatched out. You know.
Yep. Pulled out that fire.
Yeah, you pulled out of it, man. So yeah, you got it. Let me break down what you got.
Zechariah chapter 14 and verse 12, second half. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. Right. All right. So you know, you got people out here trying to live normal. Salakia, quote unquote, you know, trying to go ahead and live out their normal little lives after taking the MOTB. And then all of a sudden destruction happens. All right. Okay, the stars of heaven is going to fall into the earth, all right? And it says, their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, all right? So they're going to be completely vaporized, all right? Whatever they're doing. They could be eating popcorn. They could be out pushing their fucking kid on the swing, you know, cooking fucking hot dogs on the damn grill, you know, having a birthday party at the fucking park, having a picnic or something, man. And all of a sudden, they look and see a bright light. And then all of a sudden, that's it. They gonna be on fire, fucking screaming, melting. All right? And their eyes shall consume away in their holes. Okay? That's self-explanatory. And their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. All right? So they're going to be completely disintegrated because of their iniquities. All right? I got Ezekiel chapter 22 and verse 20. It says, as they gather silver and brass and iron and lead and tin into the midst of the furnace to blow the fire upon it to melt it, so would I gather you in mine anger, all right, and in my fury, and I will leave you there and melt you. You see? So that's going to be, you know, you being consumed away, standing on your damn feet, okay? Because, you know, man, look at how these people are acting, man. Okay, they already operating through the rebellion and the wickedness of Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, thinking that Yahweh Shema Shah is dead, thinking that Yahweh Shema Shah don't exist. They, you know what I'm saying, man, living in a house of mirth, you all right, letting the so-called white man continue to have that veil over their face. All right, blinding their eyes, all right, blunted their vision, all right, because blunted goes into being dull, all right, and you know what I'm saying, these people eyes are dull, man, all right, their mental discernment is dull to the fact that this place is going to be a damn oven. that this place is gonna be a broiler, man. All right, that is the dullness in their mental discernment, because they think that everything is hunky fucking dory, man. All right, man. They think things is like, you know, Teletubbies and shit, man. And you out of your damn mind. All right, there's gonna be a lot of death out here, man. It's gonna get hot. You know, hell is hot, man. All right, shower all is hot, and Babylon the Great finna get set on fire, man. All right, and you don't want to be here when that happens. That's why, you know, you gotta get your house in order, man. You gotta get right with Yahweh Shema Shai. You gotta have a healthy fear. All right, because everybody that get their ass burned up ain't gonna have a healthy fear in Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, they're not gonna be mentally prepared, spiritually prepared for what's to come. Okay, they're gonna be perplexed, running around, all right, operating off instinct, because that is what they are, a damn beast, man. Okay, the moment they hear them sirens go off, all right, and they hear that national emergency pop up on their phone telling them this is an emergency, you got 15 minutes to get cover, this is a damn nuclear strike from Russia, X, Y, and Z, and these are the intended targets, Chicago, California. They're going to go through all these states that's finna get hit in 15 minutes, man. And then they was naming all the surrounding cities on that little, nice little bar that's on the bottom. People going to be running around stealing, taking shit. They just dumbass shit. Just like on that one movie, Don't Look Up, with Tyler Perry, old weird ass. He was like, what should we do? Should we eat, fuck, smoke? What should we do? He didn't say nothing about praying.
Right.
He didn't say nothing about getting close to the Lord. He didn't say nothing about saying his last words to Yahweh Shema Shai for mercy. He didn't ask to get pardoned. He talking about wickedness. That is what people gonna be doing, man. The height of their wickedness, just like what Elder Masha said, and then all of a sudden, wham, they gonna get hit right. I'm talking about right across the head with some fire, man. With a nice nuclear bath. And they gonna melt there, man. All right? But you got it out.
Yeah, right. You know, and that's the thing, just laying back on what you're talking about, because yeah, that last moment when they get that warning, you know, they're gonna fulfill wherever their heart's desire, wherever they lust in. That's when they're gonna go and do it. Just throw all causes to the wind. Not even consider about the Lord or Yahweh Shema Shai or repenting, you know, repentance.
Right.
You know, basically praying, asking for supplications, you know, basically begging for mercy at that point, you know.
Yeah.
Because like I said, they will choose what they worship in that time. All right. When their life is about to be extinguished, and that they know death is imminent,
Right.
that's when they will choose to fall back to what they have pleasure in the most and what they worship. You know, or what they would rather give their blood, sweat, and tears to, you know, all their whole being towards. You know, that's what they're gonna fall back on, man. Okay. And again, like I said, is that when that happens, all right, and these people, you know, basically accept their fate. You know, that's when you're gonna basically have it to where these people, they're gonna be thinking back on you know, basically, you know, thinking back on, you know, certain events that took place. Or like even during that time, guess what? The people that have witnessed the man of the Lord, the prophets, the apostles of old coming back in this time, basically the apostles that are here, the apostles of Great Millstone and the elders, the Great Millstone on down. That's going to be their thought that's going to run across their minds about the man of the Lord that have been speaking about that time, that day, about missiles basically making their way towards America, man. And that thought is going to eat them alive, man. You because they know at that point they're gonna realize that what we were saying was correct, you know, and these things were true, and they're gonna have nothing but regrets at that point. Even if they try to find pleasure in you know, whatever they try to get into at the last few moments of their life, they still gonna have regret. Because why? Because again, the thought of us is gonna run through their minds, and guess what? They're not gonna be able to escape that. All right. Like I said, man, it's gonna eat them alive, man. That thought of the men of the Lord that have been warning, you know, basically giving warnings about this, you know, prophesying about it. You know? Yeah, so you got it up.
I got Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 14 in the NLT, in the KJV. It says, no, I'll read it in the KJV. In the day of prosperity, be joyful, but in the day of adversity, consider. Yahweh Shema Washai also have set the one over, have set the one that's over against the other, to the end that man should find nothing after him. All right. So look, man, you can have all the prosperity you want, man. You can have it all you can, bro. You know what I'm saying? But when them hard times hit, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what type of mindset you even gonna be in, bro. You know what I'm saying? So look, it say in the NLT, it say enjoy prosperity while you can, but when hard times strike, realize that both come from Yahweh Shema Washai. Remember that nothing is certain in this life, right? So you don't need to be focusing on the outward circumstances, focusing on what Babylon the Great got to offer you. You need to be focusing on Yahweh Shema Washai, man. Okay? And what is needed to obtain salvation and mercy, man. Okay? Because mind you, all the things on this side is temporal. All right? It's temporary. Okay? What we fighting for is eternal. All right? It's eternal. Okay? That's going to lead you to live a full day, man. Okay? You got it out.
Yeah, that's right, man. So that's why now the mindset to be in is to continue to endure, because it doesn't, you know, it's not, even where we at right now in time, you know, it's not going to stop until all things be fulfilled. In which, that's why once again, like we said earlier, is that you know, we speak about it. Speaking about these things, but we understand that the tribulation that's going to lead towards that is going to also be trying. And really, man, when all hell breaks loose, really, man, that's when really, you know, people's minds are going to be geared towards wherever they try to get into.
But I do have that right precept, because that was the precept I was trying to get, but I have one that even hit. You know what I'm saying, harder than the one that I just brought out. It was going into, you know, how these people gonna have like the gnashing of teeth and everything like that. Like, you know, so basically when they can't even fake the funk on the inside. I got Proverbs 14 and 13. Laughter, this is in the NLT. Laughter can conceal a heavy heart, but when the laughter ends, the grief remains.
Yeah, see that? Yeah. So a laughter can conceal it for a time. Right, but when that laughter is over, like you back to it, man. You snap back to reality. You know, in other words, like you can try to, you know, get into whatever, you know, thing that you lust after, but that ends at a certain point. You know, it doesn't last forever, and that's why we were saying before was that when you look at these people, they just live for the moment. You know, these little momentary, you know, lapses in time to wherever something's happening or like a gathering or whatever, they just live for that. You know, they live for that one moment in time. You know, and they look for the next moment in time to get into in order to indulge in, man. But once that moment is over, that's when that grievousness sets in, man. That's when that grievousness comes back. Okay? And they suffer. You know, they basically go back to being in reality, man. Go right back to wherever the hell you were dealing with. You know? So yeah, man, that's why we said earlier is that look, no matter how you slice it, as long as the wicked is in rulership, you're not gonna find peace, and you're gonna continue to mourn. All right, like I said, people are looking for moments in time to where they're trying to get away from the mourning. You know, and that reminded me of scripture. It says, "Woe to them that go into the house of mirth." Brother paraphrasing.
Oh, kind.
Like what? Ecclesiastes
7:3, but I'm already here.
Yeah. What was that on the other scripture you had?
Kind.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and jump to Ecclesiastes.
Okay, I'll go to verse 2. Ecclesiastes 7:2.
Actually, you started verse 1.
Okay. Ecclesiastes 7 from the top. A good name is better than, it says, a good name is better than precious ointment.
Yeah, man, good name. That's what you should be striving towards, man. A good name in the sight of Yahweh Bashar Shah, man. Okay? And just how you dealing in your daily going, man. You know, you should be striving to have a good name because that's gonna carry over to the next phase. You know, that's gonna continue to stay with you. You know, as long as you continue to be diligent in doing that, and basically doing this work, you know, and staying firm on the name of Yahweh Bashar Shah and sticking towards his words, man. That's how you build that good name. Okay? That's why it says the brother just read, good name is better than precious ointment, because that good name is going to carry over to your deliverance. Okay? Because mind you, Lord Yahweh Bashar Shah is already pointing out, certain men that have maintained a good name, to be included in that, included in the lot to be delivered out of this destruction that's coming, man. Okay. So yeah, you go ahead and continue out.
And the day of death than the day of one's birth. Right, you know what I'm saying? Because Yahweh Shema Shah said that if you fear the Lord, then you know what I'm saying, then they go well with you in the day of your death. It is better to go into the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting.
Yeah, it's better to go into the house of mourning than the house of feasting, man. Because when you mourning, it really mourning, keeps your foot on the ground, so to speak. You know how they say in the world, 10 toes down. Mourning keeps your foot on the ground. You know, it basically it keeps you in the I don't want to say the realm of reality, but it keeps you grounded. You know, you're aware of the situation and the seriousness of things. You know, you take things more seriously. You know, you're more you're more serious about what's going on around you when you're in that type of mindset. But when you go into the house of feasting, though, the house of feasting, you're not worrying about what's happening on the news and what's happening around you. Like I said, you're in the moment.
You just want to have a good time.
Yeah, you're in that moment. You're enjoying the moment, man.
Yep.
So you're just blissfully unaware on what's taking place. And that's what these people nowadays, they strive for. They strive to be in that house of mirth, and stay in it. That's why you read that scripture earlier, that the laughter, right? They want to continue in that same mind. That's the top genre that people are into. Something that makes them laugh.
But the inside, man, they got grief though. So they faking the funk. They only hurting themselves. They only hurting themselves, man. And when you in the house of feasting, you naive and gullible as fuck too, man. All right. Okay. You believe all the things that CNN say. You believe all the things that Brian Gumble told your ass, man. You know? So you don't want to be in the house of feasting, man. All right? Because mind you, man, that's the useless eaters, man. That's everybody that's walking. You know? That's everybody that's eating, drinking, giving into marriage, man. All of the uncertain ones, man. Those are the ones that's living in the house of mirth, man. Everybody that live for Saturday night, man. Everybody that live for Friday and Saturday night, you know. Those are the uncertain ones, man. Those are the ones that's in the house of peace, and those are the ones that are going to be perplexed when these plagues hit, you know. For that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. You see, so the only ones that's going to consider is the living. All right? The hopeful elect. Okay? The firm believers. They are the ones that's going to lay it to their heart, man. To their life, their mind. Okay? Those are the ones that is going to consider these things. That death is on the way. Jacob's trouble is on the way. Okay? The elect is gonna lay it to their heart. They are the only ones that is gonna consider these dark sayings, man. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by sadness of the countenance the heart is made better. You see? So sorrow is better than laughter. You know, because sorrow keep you in the right spirit. It keep you aware of what's going on, man. All right? The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. You see? See, only a fool think about partying, okay? Because, yeah, shit, man, like, you got a lot of Israelites out here that like to be foolish. They like to be simple and stupid. They focus on the things that don't matter, man. You know? They focusing on the country music awards and shit. You know, VMAs and BET awards and, you know, all of this bullshit, all this reunion shows for these reality TV shows, man. These guys is bread and circus, man. They don't know what's going on, man. They ain't gonna know what to do, man, when all hell utterly break loose, when everybody running this way, running that way, screaming, fucking car accidents going down there. For some reason, a fire broke out over here. They ain't gonna know what to do in that day. They gonna be running around and then run into a stray bullet. You know, they ain't gonna know what's going on, man. You know, that's why only the hopeful elect is gonna have that, you know what I'm saying, that stability. Okay, because if you have, you know, if you accepted this form of teaching, that means that you are in the secret place of Yahweh Shem Shah, man. Okay? Because you have chose this doctrine. You have been fully persuaded by the terrors of the Lord, man. Okay? So that means that you are going to consider. That means that you're in the house of mourning, but that also means you in the secret place. Okay? Because mind you, we're going to be in the midst of all this shit too now. So don't think you're just going to be off with your fucking feet kicked up. We're like, you know what I'm saying? We're like 10 damn fucking Edomite women getting fed grapes. That ain't going to happen, man. You're going to be in the midst of all this shit too. You know? Okay? And when that Isaiah 4:1 hit, that don't mean it's going to be looking like a damn music video either, man. You're going to be dealing with women that's going to be traumatized. You know? They're going to be having sticks all in their damn hair and shit, man. Bad body odor, all I'm talking about smeared ass mascara all on their face. You know? Some of them might have a kid with them. You know? But you got it out.
Is it more than that?
Yeah, it say, but the heart of the fools is in the house of mirth.
Yeah, the heart of fools in the heart of fools in the house of mirth. You know, and again, you know, that's what these people rather prefer. they prefer the house of they prefer, just to be entertained. Like you said earlier, bread and circus. That's what they want, man. Bread and circus. Just be entertained. Just laugh. You know. But again, like we said, is that all that brings about death. You know, because they're not prepared. You know, being unprepared is the worst situation that you want to be in. You know, being unprepared is the worst case scenario. Because, like I said, being unprepared for anything, basically you're just you're setting yourself up to fail. You know, you're setting yourself up to be a failure. Okay, and that's going to be met with heavy judgments. Okay, and which these people are going to experience because that's the house they chose to stay in, man, the house of mercy. You know. So yeah, is any more on that up? Okay, we went in our close on that. Yeah, so again, man, like we said at the beginning of the camp, is that we are just days away at this point, from everything falling in place, everything happening, because like I said, we with this next war, before the coming of this next war, which is we entering even more closer to. Basically we have the prophecies that are still in play concerning having one people fight against another with swords in their hands, martial law, cities being closed off, the troops, occupying these cities, and also as well the famines. Can't forget about that. Because you people love to eat. Yeah. Each and every single day, every 3 hours, we love to eat. Man. So the famines are definitely gonna hit these people. It's gonna hit these people hard, man. But on top of that, you have the MOTB, the Sea that's also prophesied as well. And that is gonna be that major that one of those the second, the final nail in the coffin, man. In which all these people are going to be subjected to that seal. Okay, and then that's when they're going to face the judgment. It's going to come by accepting the MOTB, which also comes with, like we said earlier, in Zechariah 14 chapter, basically having complete contention. And constantly fighting against Jerusalem, the house of David, man. All right, and by extension, fighting against Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai. All right, happily fighting against Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai, which that word happily means unknowingly. Okay. Yeah. So with that, we're gonna close on out. Once again, we give all praise on that glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Akakadash. Once again. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that continue to rule their works this very day. And continuing to feed the flock to the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai. Also as well, Shalom. Much honors as well, once again, to the hope elect. Is also applying his work as well, continuing to labor in his work and his labor of love and all faith, true, sincerity, and also in all charity. And with that, goes to Shalom. Shalom. Until next time.